2019 League of Haters. What's the name of the league now? It's still League of Haters, right? Because I know we've changed the group chat a couple times.
We may have
Football is
changed the
back.
group chat repeatedly, but no, it is still the League of Haters.
Football is back. Unofficial commentators are back. My man JJ98 all the way from Brooklyn. And me, Paki. You already know.
Daphne Culo
That's not happening this year. You guys can call me that, but I am not taking that. Not
Daphne
taking that.
Culo holding the mic.
Yes, that's right. What time is it, Jay?
It's time to fucking know where you're going to be drafting. Oh, shit. Is this a not safe for work podcast?
Man, fuck that. I don't care.
I think I said fucking shit in the first couple of minutes. Damn, I'm so disappointed.
This is a over 18 podcast. We're not insulting anybody. We do say bad words. It is okay to do it. I do it every day.
Okay, then. Who's ready to know where they pick?
Friendly reminder right now, the NFL draft for the League of Haters is set up for Sunday, August 25th at 4 p.m. Nobody has said they have a problem with that draft date, so far that's what sticks, unless any changes happen. So we're still looking at 2 weeks ahead. That's after preseason week 3, as we always do. So players will get hurt. Things will change from here to then. In the meantime, we're working with what we got. Cool enough?
I'm cool with that. Any rule changes for this year?
Apparently not. The keepers was going to be the only one, but you guys fucked it up. So nobody was able to get to an agreement. This is a democracy after all, so whatever.
Boo democracy. We should have just changed it. Shit.
Yeah,
nah. Commission.
This is a money league. We want to keep the peace, so we got to go with democracy. Nobody can argue with the majority. Even if
the funny thing about this is people still ask me about if we're doing keepers this year. Like,
well, it's official. We're fucking not doing keepers as of right now. So if you guys want to go take that shit again to the Court of Appeals and do a revote on it, and then we can recount, and then we can maybe think about it, but it has to be before the 25th.
But here's the funny thing.
So right now, there's no keepers.
They want to do keepers next year. I don't understand what the difference would have been. If you're going to do it now, do it next year. It's the same thing.
I don't know, man. I guess people just weren't ready. And honestly, I would have been the one that benefited the most from having keepers. And I agree with taking it off because it was already causing too much trouble. Because I would have gotten Pat Mahomes with my last pick. But I prefer having a clean league than me doing some shit like that. Maybe I'll get Pat Mahomes anyways again this year, so whatever.
All right. So, no rule changes. We got all the same owners returning, so let's get to what we came to do, right?
All right, real quick, the orders of the draft lottery, the rules. Jay has the cards, right? He pulls out the cards, and whatever number he pulls out would be the pick.
The Joker is the last pick because if you pick last, you're a joke.
That's funny. I like that. And then whoever I pick for the name will get that said pick. So for these little papers, everybody's here. These little papers are set up with the team names from last year. I have who they belong to anyway, so I can go over it. But just thought it was funny. FYI, I did not put my team name from last year because I'm not using it anymore. And for this, we will have my little 76ers duffel bag right here, which is completely empty. Just to prove there's nothing in there. Empty bag. Go Sixers, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers.
I have a black bag that I cannot see through.
It's funny that I got a blue bag and you're a Giants fan, right? And you got a black bag and I'm a Raiders fan. I kind of like the contrast here. It's actually pretty cool.
Totally not planned.
Even though this is 100% 76ers. Go Philly, baby. Except in baseball. Fuck the Phillies. The Mets are doing pretty good. All right, so real quick, I got the bag here again. Again, let me show. Empty bag just to make sure you guys don't think I'm fucking lying or anything. Nothing here. And here are the names. So I'm going to put in the names into the bag right now, and then we can continue with this thing. So first we got your team's bye week. That belongs to Daryl going into the bag. We got Straight Outta Goffton. That's Gary. We got Motherfucking Friend Zone. That's Chef Reyes. We got Juju Jones. That's Brito. Hunt for the Waldo Cup. That's Victor. Gotham City Rogues, as always, that's Dago with his classic name. Gin and Druce, that is Donnie. Gain pounds at Gordos RD, that's Adeli. We got G. You got to change that fucking name. That's Guica. If you're going to stick to this league, you can't be doing that shit. El Papá de Daphne. I don't know who's Daphne, so whatever, bro. That's Joel Vasquez with double Z's.
I know who.
Bruce Dwayne. That's cousin Juan. Bless him. That's you, right? No.
That's Omar.
That's Omar. Why does it say Jose in his fucking man? Jose Omar, right? Nobody calls you Jose, bro. Just put Omar. Bad Luck Dynasty. That is you, Jay.
That is me.
And me and Paki, Rough Raiders, which will be my team name, which was my first fantasy team name when I started doing football, named after the Rough Riders from DMX and all them people. And I'm going to go back to my
Rough Raiders.
But I'm the Rough Raiders. I'm going to go back to my classic name. Raiders are in Hard Knocks. You know, the Raiders are looking to hopefully do something better this year. And I got to go back to my winning ways, bro. And these fucking funny names ain't working for me, so fuck it.
So you're going back to taking it rough. That's the way your mother likes it.
Oh, yeah.
I counted them 14 cards. They're going in the non-see-through bag. I can't see what card I'm picking. It's absolutely darkness out here.
I love this old school Raider hat, by the way, which is kind of like part of why I have, like, you know, the Rough Raiders and stuff. Love the old school Raider gear. And we're going to fucking Vegas, baby.
My Snacks Harrison jersey. I'm lying. This is just my Nueve Ocho.
Yeah. And that's Claudio in the back. Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Claudio. Claudio making a sneak peek. It's okay. He's been doing it since Dominican Republic.
You just pop in and do some stretching back there.
Yeah, you might as well just pop in completely. It's fine. All right. So when are we ready to go? Who gets the first? Is it the card or the names? What goes first?
All right. So name first and then number. I don't want you saying that once I saw that it was number one that we picked the name.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. So this is already mixed. Clean hands, like the Lotto and DR. Mano limpia.
Good joke. Good joke.
And first one is G to know his pick. I'm going to keep this name on my desk so I can put the number on it right away.
G, I hope I don't get the first pick right away because then that just kind of kills a lot of the drama. But here we go. All right. So, G, your pick is numero siete.
G has
number 7.
Number 7 pick.
All right.
Marked with the number 7 right here, baby. Guica with the number 7. Who do you like at number 7, Jay? What are you looking at? Do you have any orders or anything like that?
Yeah, some popular picks have Devontae Adams. Let me see here. Some other popular picks. So they concur that Devontae Adams. It looks like the consensus for number 7 is Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. Hopefully benefiting from a new offensive scheme under a new head coach.
You should have a big year. Rodgers is back healthy, and Randall Cobb is gone. He's going to get the majority of those catches. He had a good year last year. So, Devontae Adams, top-tier wide receiver for you right there.
Devontae Adams is going to be ahead of names like James Conner, Travis Kelce, and even Julio Jones. That's a head-scratcher.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next name. We're going to go right through this pretty cool. We got Gin and Druce. Sipping on Gin and Druce. Right now, I look like I'm from the 90s with this hat and this jersey, by the way.
Gin and Druce, let's see. And your pick is number, oh crap, you're looking at me. Number 13. But kick me, baby. You're number 13.
Number 13, Gin and Druce. Who do we got at number 13 according to most rankings? Number 13.
All right, so number 13 picks 13 and also picks 16. Currently, the consensus is that Odell Beckham Jr. is going to be available at pick number 13.
You think he'll last that long? Wow.
Yeah, and just for comparison's sake, number 16 would be Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, in my rankings, I got Travis Kelce at number 13 in my rankings, which is pretty much the Gronk of this era, the only tight end that's worth with the number 1 pick. And if you guys saw Kansas City's preseason, it looks like that connection is going to keep on going, man. Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
I like Travis Kelce. I don't know how high I want to take a tight end. And just for comparison's sake, compared to last year, I think the highest winning teams went wide receiver first. So if that means anything, you want to go there.
Travis Kelce's an overgrown receiver, if you ask me. But, yeah, I agree with you. All right. Next name. Clean hands, Mano Limpia. Your team's bye week. Was that Darryl?
I believe it was Darryl.
He
All
sucked
right,
last
let's
year.
see.
And he sucks in fantasy baseball, too. What is wrong with this guy? He's like
I
the
don't think he
punching
takes
bag
it too
of this league.
seriously. All right, he is going to pick number. Crap, I didn't see it first. Number 9. Number 9.
Number 9.
All
Right
right, so let me
there.
just make sure that it's on the list. And number 9, I have Travis Kelce. You mentioned him a little bit lower,
Yeah.
but it seems like people may be looking to shore up that spot. If I remember correctly, I think there's only really like 3 tight ends that are worth anything in any league. So it's either go for him early or just punt that position altogether. In another one, I have Michael Thomas. Either one of these guys would be an awesome pick at number 9.
At number 9, my rankings, because I do my rankings every year, I got James Conner from Pittsburgh. I think he's definitely a first-round running back. Joel Vasquez has some good luck with him after Le'Veon Bell's dilemma. There's no dilemma now. He is the consensus number 1 guy in Pittsburgh. So I think James Conner it's a good middle first-round pick right there. I don't think he's a top 5. Definitely top 10. All right, next number.
Right.
Ding-a-ding-ding. I mean, next name, yeah. Bless him. Bless him.
All right, bless him. Where is Omar picking? All right, here we go.
Number 3.
Numero 3.
All right, now we're getting to the bottom of the order. By the way, man, number 7 is gone, number 13 is gone, and now number 3. That's the first high pick that goes off the board. Goes to Omar. Who do you have at number 3, Jay?
I have Alvin Kamara in both of my rankings.
Alvin Kamara, number 3. Yeah, me too. I have Alvin Kamara. I think he's the 3rd consensus running back after Saquon and Christian McCaffrey in my book. So Alvin Kamara is all alone. If you guys don't know, his boy, Mark Ingram, is now in Baltimore. So it's going to be the Alvin Kamara show and nobody else.
Well, he did great with the opportunity when he had it last year. So here's hoping.
All right, next name that we got here is El Papá de Daphne. Bro, you should start watching Scooby-Doo. I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Scooby-Doo. I hate this guy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Who does he number 2 pick to this mother fringer? The number 2 pick is gone, so we got pick 3 and 2 gone right off the bat. Pretty interesting. That leaves number 1. The whole middle of the field is kind of wide open, and we've got some a little deep. So I got them all organized right here, really nice.
I believe that all of our rankings, both of the ones that I'm looking at and the one that you mentioned, all have Christian McCaffrey going at number 2.
Yep.
It's actually more interesting to think what you're going to do with your number 27 pick. By my rankings, I see that Marlon Mack may still be available. And in that area, we also have Melvin Gordon. You have any thoughts on Melvin Gordon? Would you draft him this year?
No, I would not. Personally, I would not. I'm afraid of his situation. Same with Zeke, man. I just can't.
Melvin Gordon is a big-time performer when he's on the field, but there's no guarantee he's going to be on the field this year. And if he does actually make it on the field, he might get injured somewhere down the line. So if you do decide to go Melvin Gordon, make sure you get his handcuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking of number 2, Christian McCaffrey.
Well, yeah, for sure. Slam dunk.
That's where my
get his backup. Get Melvin Gordon's backup and make sure you have whoever it is that's the running back for the San Diego Chargers. That's a high-powered offense. Oh, sorry. They're the Los Angeles Chargers. My bad.
Yeah, McCaffrey, however you say it, Christian McCaffrey. I drafted him in a lot of leagues last year.
CMC.
Got him in a lot of leagues last year. In the 2nd round, he gave me first-round production. He put on 7 pounds of pure muscle. If you haven't seen his pictures of training camp, look him up. That motherfucker's ripped as hell this year, and it's all about him. So,
if you look over my shoulder, you'll see that I have All or Nothing, the Carolina Panthers playing. It is the Run CMC show. Also, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a premium on Cam Newton rushing this year. So be prepared to get a lot of Run CMC towards the goal line.
All right, next name that we got here is myself, the Rough Raiders. Paki's number. What do I get?
Hulo Ancho.
I really don't want to get the number 1 pick, dude. I never do good with the number 1 pick. Give me something late or whatever.
Well, you're safe. You have the number 11 pick.
I can work with that. I can work with the number 11 pick.
You have number 11 and you have number 18.
Number 11 right there. I go right now. I'm right in between your team's bye week and Jen and Drew's. Your team's bye week has number 9. Jen and Drew's has 13. I'm right in between them. And
Does that affect at
I'm
all?
just talking about the draft positions, all right? Nothing else.
Okay, not in bed. Anyway, so how do you think knowing who you're drafting against varies your draft strategy?
Depends. I know some guys here like wide receivers, some guys here like running backs. That's pretty much the only thing it is. But in the
All right.
first round, I don't think there's much strategy at all. It's more in the late round, dude. In the first round, I just try to get the best player I can. That's my
Uh,
personal strategy for the first round at least. There's
so in two different rankings, I got Todd Gurley going number 11 and one, and I got Nick Chubb in the other. Man, I see some clear cut problems with drafting either one of these guys. That's my first
yeah.
pick.
Number 11, I actually got Le'Veon Bell, bro. Hopefully he'll be there. I don't know if he will, but unless
I
if
doubt
he's
it.
healthy in the Jets have a decent offensive line. They have a decent defense. They're not like superstar in either one, but they're definitely above average. And Le'Veon Bell should be the bell cow of that offense, who doesn't really have any wide receivers either. So let's see. He's going to get a lot of catches. He's going to do everything in that team. So I like Le'Veon Bell at number 11. Hopefully he'll
All right.
still be there.
So we're just going to touch on some of these ideas of who could be your pick really briefly now. We'll come back and do some more unofficial commentators in the 2 weeks leading to the draft. And we'll give our thoughts on, position-wise, who you should be drafting first, who we're going to be looking at. You got the next name?
Yeah, next name. Let's see who it is. Bruce Wayne. My man Bruce Wayne.
Bruised Wayne. Bruised Wayne. All right, here we go. Ready? Shook it up. Shook it up. And it's, what number is that? Number 6.
Bruce Wayne with the number 6 pick. Right now he's right between G and Blessem. G at number 7, Blessem at number 3. You got a number 3 real quick. Just real quick.
That's right in between.
Number 6.
All right, number 6. I have ESPN ranking. I have Le'Veon Bell. So I don't think he's going to fall that low, especially after that rigging endorsement you just gave him. And in another ranking, I have DeAndre Hopkins. This is actually the pick that I wanted. So I'm going to have to get either 1s, 4, or 5 to be able to swipe them before someone else does.
Yeah, I got DeAndre Hopkins at 6 too.
Yeah, there's not enough that I can say about how good DeAndre Hopkins is. This dude is the best receiver in football.
He's the number 6 overall, but he's the number 1 receiver in the ranking.
Yep. And I said this last year. I mean, amazing. I heard that he didn't drop a single ball last year. I mean, I don't know how much of that is true, how much it can be proved. I'm not going to watch all that tape to confirm whether or not it was a drop or whatever. But to not drop a ball, man, think about all those PPR points.
Oh, for sure. All right, man. Next name. Let's go.
Next name. Let's push it.
Damn it. I dropped all the other ones. Who I got here? Hunt for the Wilder Cup. Is that you again?
You could say that. It's my alter ego.
Yeah.
All right. Hunt for the Wilder Cup is picking number, number 14. Use a joke. Sorry, brother.
Sorry, Jay. What are you going to do, Jay, with number 14 pick?
I think he's always picking right around there. All right. So I have one draft position that has Le'Veon Bell at number 14. I have another ranking that has Joe Mixon at number 14. I think these are both players that Victor has had at some point or another in one of these fantasy years. So I think you probably jump at the opportunity to get either. You pick last. You pick number 14, but that means you're going to have 2 consecutive picks. I'm looking at Joe Mixon and possibly Odell Beckham Jr. if he's still available. In my other ranking, I have Le'Veon Bell and Michael Thomas. Man, I would take that combination in a heartbeat.
Yeah, right now I got right there 14. I got Joe Mixon followed by Juju Smith-Schuster. I like that's a good 1-2 combo right there if you can get that.
Can't go wrong with that. Juju Smith-Schuster, with the absence of Antonio Brown, is now the number 1 guy in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Next I'm shaking these up in the bag, and they feel like a very
fucking friend zone. My man,
okay.
We're gonna have to call Ali Chef Ali as well, man. But he needs to change his Instagram to Chef Ali though. I want to be fair.
Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't got his name out yet, so.
So Friend Zone is picking number 10. Número 10. Number 10.
Number 10. That puts him at number 10 right before me. Awesome.
Right before you, right behind Darryl, just like he likes it.
Yeah, I feel like I dropped one of the papers and I can't find it. Is it? What's Daryl's name?
We'll,
Oh, here it
we'll
is.
find
Yeah,
we'll find out. Don't worry about it.
yeah, I got it. It was Daryl that was missing. I know I was missing a number because I'm
All
putting
right.
them all in order. All right, who do we got
So
at number 10?
one of my rankings has Julio Jones at number 10. He's the third wide receiver after DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams. Damn, really? I would think he'd be higher.
Yeah, I have him higher. I got Odell Beckham though at number 10.
Man, I got both of these at number 10.
Now I got Odell Beckham at number 10. Baker Mayfield, as much as he likes to chug beer in the baseball game, he looked pretty good. He looks legit. If this team, the thing with the Browns, I feel like if they start winning, they're going to be super dangerous, and that would help Odell Beckham. I feel if they start losing, though, they're going to rip each other's head off. Too many personalities in there, and that would mess up Odell Beckham. So that's why I got Odell Beckham ranked at number 10 and not a little higher as usual.
I would not penalize Odell Beckham because of a clash of personalities. He was killing it on the Giants, and it was so obvious that he was unhappy there.
Yeah, but Eli is a little poop. Like Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, like all these guys are going to Kareem Hunt, they're going to go at each other's heads. It might mess up the chemistry. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
Odell Beckham is a player that can play unhappy.
Yeah, but what about Baker Mayfield? You don't know.
His problem was he's not going to throw them? Get the hell out of here.
He's going to throw bad. You never know.
Football
is a chemistry sport, bro. Whatever.
So you're gonna throw ducks because it's Odell Beckham?
Bad luck dynasty. You're just gonna make bad decisions. It's not about throwing ducks. You can throw great passes. If you're gonna make bad decisions, you're not gonna get.
You're gonna freeze out Odell Beckham Jr.
Bad luck dynasty is the next pick. It's not about freeze out, bro. It's not about freeze out.
You're saying a bunch of nonsense. All right, let me see where I pick.
I coach football.
Okay.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Here we go. What number is that?
Number 8.
Number 8. I'm gonna split it right down the middle.
Right between G and your team's bye week at number 8, right?
Oh my God, I absolutely hate both of these guys. One of my ranking has James Conner. The other one has DeAndre Hopkins. Oof, there's a chance I might still get in on him.
I don't think you would get in this league at number 8. That'd be tough, but you could.
Really?
I got Julio Jones at number 8, which should have another solid season as he always does. All right, so we still got 1, 4, 5, and 12 left. So we got like 3 top 5 picks left and 1 bottom pick. This should be interesting.
Whoever's name hasn't come up has to be pretty excited. You're gonna get a high pick.
Straight out of Goffton.
All right, so traditionally,
wait, before you keep going, I don't even know what number you're gonna get, but we haven't mentioned Gary yet. So Gary can be a top high pick like he always wanted, or he can go back to the end as he always complains. Let's see what's gonna happen.
All right, are you gonna get number 12? Let's see, Gary. Let's see, what's it gonna be?
No, but this is not Gary though.
It's not?
This is straight out of Goffton.
Yeah,
got number 12. Straight out of Goffton isn't Gary.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Check again.
You're kidding me.
Check the tape. Rewind.
It is Gary. Oh, my God, Gary. You have no luck, dude.
Sorry, dude. Number 12.
It's rigged. I know what he's going to say already. Yes. Or against you, Gary. Number 12.
The powers that be. But, hey, man, you've won with that position before. Rankings have you potentially in the run for Joe Mixon. If somebody decides to skip, you can still get Nick Chubb. Or if I go by this other ranking, you might land Melvin Gordon.
All right, I got Michael Thomas ranked at number 12, who was freaking awesome last year. And just like DeAndre Hopkins probably has the best hands in football, right, with DeAndre.
Man,
just don't drop it.
I don't think any of these picks are bad. And then you're going to pick right after that at number 17.
Yeah.
You got a chance at Juju Smith-Schuster or probably Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is a name that I haven't heard in a while.
Still injury prone. I mean, I have him ranked at 18, so he'll be around that area too, available. But he's just so injury prone, you never know.
All right. What other injury has he had besides the ACL?
He's had knee injury twice. It's just one injury twice.
Mm.
So he's coming that since he was in freaking gain pounds at gold. That's at Chef Adeli right there.
All right. So all the picks that are left are top 5. So embarrassment of riches. What you gonna get? Let's see. What's that?
Number 4.
Number 4.
That puts him right after Bless him.
All right. 4. So first Omar, then Adeli. I love Adeli's drafts though. He's coming to fuck shit up. Did we mention, guys, that we play an IDP league? So wouldn't put it past him to pick a J.J. Watt in the situation.
Yeah, he'd probably pick Bobby Wagner or Aaron Donald.
Bobby Wagner.
I mean, that's what Adeli does, bro. That's how he rolls. But I got number 4. I got David Johnson at number 4. A lot of people criticize him because of his injuries, but I think he's going to be in a very much better offense with a better quarterback, with better receivers. Is a spread. I think it just works better for him, and I just think
I feel like a lot of people are haters. His injury.
Yeah, they're haters. I think
I remember
he's gonna back here.
I remember a broken hand, and then a really tough offensive year just because the offense sucked. But what are the injuries?
And not just the offense, bro. Like that coach that they had, Steve White, is probably one of the worst coaches I've ever seen in football. Not just because of his calls, whatever it is. Like you could see how terrified he was on game day, bro. Like he wasn't sure what he was doing. He looked like a fucking a youth coach or some shit, not an NFL coach. All right, man. We got to keep going.
Both of my rankings have Ezekiel Elliott at number 4, but his stock is dropping fast.
Yeah,
I remember a couple weeks back he was considered the consensus overall number 1 pick, and I just keeps dropping.
Gotham City Rogues.
Who was
the champion last year? Was it Brito? Was it Dago? I don't remember.
It's somebody who was probably getting.
I know Brito. I think it was Brito that was in the finals. I think versus Donnie. I'm not sure how that. I think it was Brito that won.
No, Donnie did not get to the finals.
No, it was Brito. It was Brito and Dago, because I know Dago was always in the battle.
Probably. I think Brito won last year, but that just goes to show how unmemorable he is. But it's always someone who either just got married or had a baby that wins his damn league.
Yeah, so it had to be either Brito or Dago. They're both in that.
Yeah, they're always getting married or having.
So what's the pick?
All right, there's only 2 spots left, and this one is
number 1 or number 5. Number 5. Dude, we couldn't have scripted this.
Beautiful.
We couldn't have scripted this any better. The first pick all the way till the end. That's fucking awesome, dude. That is beautiful. You're right. So I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Let me just get the name right here. Whoever it is, who we got? Juju Jones. That's Brito, right?
Brito has the number 1 pick.
Has the ace.
All right. So did we talk about who number 5 would be?
No, but I mean, it's obvious that we got 5 and 1. So number 5. I do have Zeke at number 5, but right now I'm dropping him a bit. So it's pretty weird. Let's see what happens. I think he's gonna.
Do you think Zeke Elliott plays football this year?
Yeah, I think he's gonna report to training camp without a new contract. I think that's what's gonna happen.
So why the bluff? I have this weird theory. It's totally out there, but go with me on this.
He has no leverage.
I think it might be seriously injured. No, I've told you my thing about no leverage. I don't think Melvin Gordon has the leverage. I don't understand how the fuck Zeke Elliott, with a full year still left under contract, is now asking for a new contract. Like, worry about that shit later.
Yeah, he's like literally on his rookie contract, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. He has no leverage.
Yeah, and he gets into too much trouble off the field. I think he is either seriously injured, and we don't know about it yet, but it's going to come out the way that Todd Gurley's injury kind of came out after he signed a big contract, or one of those many legal issues is going to catch up to him as soon as he signs a big contract. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm not signing him to any big money.
I think he's just being a bitch. And number 1 is obviously going to be Saquon Barkley. I think everybody has him as a consensus.
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I mean, of course, but yeah, take him number 1.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt about that.
It's the only offensive weapon still left on the Giants. I have a little bit of concern, though, that it might kind of repeat itself the way that it did over in Arizona, where David Johnson was the only offensive weapon they had. They might have a better coach. Maybe you want to say that the Eli experience outweighs whatever Josh Rosen was doing last year, but I don't like the situation Saquon Barkley's in.
I think he's a beast. He's going to get like 30 touches a game, so I'm okay with that.
Dude, all right. If somebody were to pick Christian McCaffrey over Saquon Barkley, would you be mad?
No, not at all.
Man.
But that doesn't mean I have Saquon over him.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. All right. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, you go with Christian McCaffrey. Is it still a clear-cut Barkley over Kamara?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, no. I mean, I rode with Saquon Barkley last year, and granted, there was Odell Beckham to kind of share the wealth with. But, yeah, not having Odell, not having any receiver right now, really, it just kind of stacked the box against him, right? Isn't that the play?
Yeah, but I think he can still make it with a stacked
Uh,
box. Like I honestly,
I don't
I
know.
believe that much in Saquon Barkley's talent because he did it last year, and this year he's just gonna be better. So
Uh,
it's not like the
well,
Giants got worse than last year; they're just exactly the same.
are you out of your fucking mind? Of course they got worse.
They got worse because they still got Eli.
They traded a lot of defensive players, so imagine that. They're probably going to be playing a lot from behind. They're probably going to still be passing.
More
Stat
catches for
padding,
Saquon.
possibly, but short catches. PPR is great, but is he going to do a lot with those yards? I hope he
We
does,
play half
but
PPR.
I have really no high hopes for him. Well, now we're kind of getting into the territory of real football versus fantasy. I guess Saquon Barkley #1 is a slam dunk. All right, so Brito, enjoy riding that Saquon Barkley train. He was good to me. I would have had him if we fucking played keepers, but you fucking bitches were scared.
All right, man. So we shouldn't keep this any longer. What's up? Damn it, damn camera.
Yeah, let's not go longer than we have to. All right, so I'm 98. He's Culo Ancho. We'll see you guys soon.
Damn, this thing. There you go. All right, guys. It was nice talking to you. Get ready for the draft, August 25th, 4 p.m. Sunday. We ready. League of Haters, unofficial commentators. Take us home, Jay.
Signing out. We're signing out. See you later.
Suck my flippy flaps.